If someone makes you feel special too fast, it's not an accident. It's a strategy, and it's one of the most powerful manipulation tactics ever created. It's called love bombing. And today, you're going to see it for what it really is. Not love, not affection, but emotional bait. Designed with one purpose: control. Let's break it down. Love bombing always starts the same way. It feels perfect. Too perfect. They shower you with compliments. They call you their soulmate instantly. They claim they've never felt this way before. They move fast because they have to. They need to hook you before you notice the truth, before you notice the mask, before you notice them. Here's the first sign: overwhelming affection, not normal interest, not genuine excitement, but an emotional overload. Messages all day, love notes. Futur plan, constant presse. They study you like a blueprint and mirror everything you want to see. And here's what most people never realize: the intensity isn't romance, it's a test. They're mapping your needs, your insecurities, your childhood wounds, your deepest emotional cravings, the ones you rarely admit out loud. They listen closely, not to understand you, but to weaponize it. And just when you think things can't get any better, they escalate. Hard. You're the only one who gets me. I've been waiting for someone like you. I can't lose you. Notice the theme? It's possession, wrapped in poetry. But here's the twist. Love bombing isn't the trap. It's the setup. The real trap comes next. And this is where most people fall, because after the intensity comes the shift. The coldness, the pullback, the silence, they change. Suddenly, and your brain panics. What did I do wrong? How do I get them back? I need to fix this. That panic is the point. It's psychological conditioning. It's intermittent reinforcement. The same technique used in casinos and addiction studies. You're not in love, you're trauma bonded. Because they made you feel special, then ripped it away. It's emotional withdrawal. And now you're craving the hit. But let's go deeper. Why do manipulators use love bombing? Why not something subtler? Why not something slower? Because speed is the weapon. Confusion is the glue, and intensity is the disguise. A healthy person builds trust. A manipulator builds dependence. And love bombing is the fastest way to create it. They make you feel chosen, seen, loved, and especially safe. Safety is the illusion, and the illusion is the trap. Here's the second sign. They overwhelm your boundaries quickly. They want all your time, your attention, your emotional energy. They want exclusivity before trust is earned. They isolate you without ever saying the word. I just want to see you. Your friends don't appreciate you like I do. We don't need anyone else. Sounds romantic, but listen again. It's not closeness, it's capture. But there's another sign almost no one talks about. The manipulator's victim origin story. They tell you how everyone betrayed them, everyone hurt them, everyone misunderstood them. It makes you feel protective. It makes you feel chosen. But really, it conditions you not to question them later. It's preemptive guilt, a shield for future manipulation, and it works frighteningly well. And now we reach the center of the trap. The moment they know you're attached, that's when it happens. The switch. The text's slow, the warmth fades, the affection evaporates. They pull away just enough. Enough to make you chase, enough to make you question yourself, enough to make you believe you broke something. This is the hook. And here's the painful truth. Love bombing isn't about love. It's about leverage. They're not bonding with you. They're conditioning you. Conditioning you to respond to their approval and panic at their disapproval. Let's talk psychology. Intermittent reinforcement rewires your brain. It releases dopamine unpredictably. And unpredictable rewards create addiction. That's why gamblers keep gambling and why victims keep trying to fix a manipulator. You're not attached to the person. You're attached to the cycle. But here's something empowering. The moment you name the pattern, you break the spell. So let's go deeper into the signs. Sign 1, speed. Sign 2, intensity. Sign 3, boundary, pushing. Sign 4, future, faking. Sign 5, sudden withdrawal. Sign 6, emotional whiplash. And sign 7, you feel addicted to the high. But here's the part they'll never tell you. Manipulators don't love people. They love supply. They love obedience. They love devotion. They love control. And love bombing is the fastest way to create it. Let's break down the phases. Phase 1, idealization. You're perfect. They adore everything you do. They're obsessed with you. They call you magical, unreal, the answer to their soul. It's a fantasy, but a convincing one. Phase 2, dependency. They make you emotionally reliant. They become your primary dopamine source. They become the center of your day. They become the emotional sun, and you orbit around them, not because you're weak, but because they made themselves unavoidable. Phase 3, devaluation. This is where the mask slips. The compliments turn into criticism. The attention becomes inconsistent. The warmth becomes conditional. Your self-esteem begins to erode, and you start working harder to win them back. You're not trying to win love. You're trying to escape the withdrawal. Phase 4, control. Now that you're bonded, they shape your behavior. How you talk, how you react, how fast you reply, how much you tolerate. And the more you adjust, the more they tighten the leash. And finally, Phase 5, the discard or recycle. They leave when they're bored, or when you no longer give them supply, or when they find someone new to idealize. But here's the twisted part. They often return, not because they love you, but because they want the control back. But you're not powerless, not even close, because knowledge is the antidote. Awareness is the exit, and understanding the tactic breaks its hold. So here's how to protect yourself. First, slow everything down. Pace creates clarity. Manipulators hate clarity. They thrive in emotional fog. When you slow the pace, the mask cracks. Second, watch their reaction to boundaries. Healthy people respect them. Manipulators push them, or guilt trip you, or call you cold, or say, "I guess you're not serious." That reaction tells you everything. Third, don't rely on words. Rely on patterns. A manipulator's words are bait. Their patterns are the truth. Watch what they do, not what they say. Fourth, remember this. Real love feels steady, stable, safe. Not frantic, not rushed, not overwhelming. Love that blinds you is rarely love. It's strategy. Fifth, trust discomfort. If it feels too fast, too intense, too perfect, something is off. Your intuition isn't paranoid, it's protective. Now, let's talk healing, because escaping love bombing leaves wounds. You may feel confused, angry, embarrassed, attached, or even nostalgic for the early days. That's withdrawal, not love. Your brain is recalibrating. Your self-worth is repairing. Your nervous system is stabilizing. You're not going backwards, you're detoxing. And here's the part you need to hear. You're not stupid. You're not weak. You're not naive. You're human. And humans bond through emotional intensity. Manipulators just exploit that biology. So here's the truth. Love bombing doesn't reveal your flaws. It reveals their intentions. Let's recap the core signs. Intensity too early. Constant praise. Over-the-top affection. Fast future planning. Boundary pressure. Sudden emotional shifts. And addiction-like attachment. These are not coincidences. These are tactics. And now, you can see the blueprint. The next time someone tries to love bomb you, you'll notice the speed, the pressure, the rehearsed charm, the too perfect persona, and you'll feel something different. Not excitement, not flattery, but clarity. And once you see clearly, you can't be captured. You can't be manipulated. You can't be controlled. Not by love bombing, not by anyone. Because now you know the game.